dangerous kingdom of darkness is the marine kingdom. The marine kingdom involves the water spirits, the so-called Majini. Majini, not the false prophet. The false, we call them water spirits. Yes, most people, they don't understand. Some people will call them mermaids. Yes. Or when you cross to Nigeria, they call it mami water. Yeah, those are what we call mami water. What happens in most cases, you realize people who would go to look for power so that they will begin to do signs and wonders to attract people to come. They want their eyes to be open, and they will be telling people exactly everything. And so what happens is that they will run quickly, look for where they can get these powers so that they will use them to carry out their enterprise. So what happens, the only place you can go to get this power is in Nigeria, or maybe South Africa, or Tanzania. In Kenya, you hear people saying Mombasa. No, just cross here to Kibra. There are a lot of witches there. Just cross somewhere around these slums. Do you know why most slums do not grow well?
Hi, what's up, good people of Fading Media? Wherever you're watching us from, karibu sana. It's been long, but guys, you know what? We are back. And we have good news. Sababu tumeleta the best that you know, the best that you have been requesting. And he goes by the name Prophet Matthew. Tutakuwa tukipiga story naye atuambie a lot that has been happening. Prophet, how are you?
I'm fine.
Ndio last time nilikuita apostle.
And mbona hata wewe umeanza kutembea kwa prophetic sasa? Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. I thank God. Yes.
Umekuwa long na watu wamekuwa wakikuulizia sana. Pengine umekuwa aje?
No, I've been good. Just doing the work of God. Najua kazi ya Mungu ni mingi haiishi. Yes, so I've been good. God has been faithful. Yes.
Okay, false prophets.
Yes.
Pengine kidogo tuguzie hizi vitu zinatokanga wapi? Unajua watu wengi wanaona tu zikifanyika, but hawajui, hawana ufunuo kamili hizi vitu zinatoka wapi.
Like I said in our previous discussion, I want you to understand that a man who is considered as a false prophet, the first time we are hearing of a false prophet is when Balaam is hired. In fact, Balaam was a true prophet. Let me talk about the 450 prophets of Baal. These were false prophets in the Bible. So false prophets, they are prophets who bow down to a false god. They are not bowing down to the true living God. They have something they are using to perform signs and wonders. They have something they are using to perform miracles. These are the people we call false prophet. And so what happens is that just like the true prophets have spiritual fathers, false prophets also have spiritual fathers. How does it begin? It begins this way. Most people who are greedy and they are eager, they want to make it fast in life. Especially they were looking for wealth. They are running with time. These are the people who would go to look for power so that they will begin to do signs and wonders to attract people to come. They want their eyes to be open, and they will be telling people exactly everything. And so what happens is that they will run quickly, look for where they can get these powers so that they will use them to carry out their enterprise. So what happens is that their spiritual father, there are people already who are into that trade. There are people who are already established and they know what to do. They are rooted in this business of false prophecy. So what happens is that they go to collect power. And these powers mostly, the most dangerous kingdom of darkness is the marine kingdom. The marine kingdom involves the water spirits, the so-called Majini. Majini, not the false prophet. We call them water spirits. Yes, most people, they don't understand. Some people will call them mermaids. Yes. Or when you cross to Nigeria, they call it mami water. Yeah, those are what we call mami water. What happens in most cases, you realize they are half fish, half human. Yeah, these are fallen angels. Yeah, what happens is that because they are able to operate in the spirit, and you cannot see them, these are most of the things that these people use, because they are able to foretell. Because prophecy involves foretelling the past, the present, and the future. So these demons have the capacity to see that. So once they have this, what will happen is that when you come to see them, they will tell you everything that has ever happened in your life. They can even tell you what you ate yesterday. But now the difference between false prophet and the true prophets of God is that they will see everything that you have, but they have no solution to it. Because the devil can never help you. The devil comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy, according to John chapter 10, verse 10. So what happens is that they will see your problem. They will do just a few things here and there, but they won't be able to help you come out of that issue. Or they may give you a little bit of relief. These powers that they have the ability to relieve you for a while. Just for like, if you came to church and you are in serious pain, maybe you are having a problem with a kidney or your liver or your heart or pain in the leg. When they pray for you, there will be a relief. When you leave the church, you go home and you feel good for a while, maybe like a week. Then after a week, when it comes, that pain, it becomes very dangerous because false prophets operate like witches. That's what happens to witchcraft also. Witches, when you go to visit their shrine, they will give you something that will take you for a while. Maybe you just enjoy yourself for a while. Then after some time, because they have an object that they will use against you, they will do something that the pain will come back so that you come back to them because they're into business. Yes. So they always want you to be coming back to be there. So they will be giving you relief. After a short while, you'll be coming back. Their solution is not permanent. So they will go into those marine kingdom to obtain this power, and they will be using this power to perform signs and wonders. That's where majorly they get these powers. And I wanted to demystify something because most people tend to believe that the only place you can go to get this power is in Nigeria, or maybe South Africa, or Tanzania. In Kenya, you hear people saying Mombasa. No. Just cross here to Kibra. There are a lot of witches there. Just cross somewhere around these slums. Do you know why most slums do not grow well? Because there's a lot of witchcraft there. There's a lot of witchcraft. Yes, you hear people saying that how come that these people who live in the slums are the only one who are always falling in the church, who are always, looking for church. It's because in those slums there's a lot of witchcraft. Anywhere there is no growth, there's high chances that the level of witchcraft in those areas is very high. Yes, it's very high. So what happens is that witchcraft can be found anywhere. Like I said, witchcraft is universal. When you go to America, there is the kind of witchcraft, and it could even be dangerous than the witchcraft we have in Africa. So when you go to Arab nation, there is witchcraft also. You hear our girls who go to work in Gulf saying that, I went there and I was bathing a snake every morning because they use it for witchcraft. Yes, so witchcraft is everywhere. It is universal. It is in every community. In fact, when I'm teaching about witchcraft, I tell my members that in every family there is a witch. And if you look around that family and you don't see a witch, then you are the witch. I always tell people that, yes, in every family there is a witch. This because the enemy has formed a very long network, and he has agents everywhere. So because the devil is not omnipresent, God is omnipresent. Yes. God is everywhere. He can be here at the same time be in America. Yeah. But the devil is not omnipresent. So the devil has to look for agents, plant them in every place. So yes, so that's what he has done. In every family he has planted a witch. And he has gone to an extent where we are going now, everywhere, even in cities where we are living, in a plot you will find a witch there. Yes, that's how the devil is establishing this network. Yeah. So witchcraft, they can obtain these powers from anywhere. Yes. Okay,
you mentioned Nigeria kuna witchcraft. But a lot of people, they believe pale ndo inatoka. Pengine, why not in Nigeria?
I didn't say that it's not. The reason why they say Nigeria most of the time is because, Nigeria has dominated in so many things. And most people, you see, Nigeria, they are Nollywood industry. That is what has prompted most people to say that in Nigeria there is witchcraft, because they have acted witchcraft. Most of their movies, it's just the modern movies that are trying to diversify. But initially, every Nigerian movie will have a witch. Yes, every Nigerian movie will have a witch. At the beginning, there will be a witch trying to bewitch people, trying to do all kind of witchcraft. And then at the end of the movie, now you see the power of God coming to take over. Yeah. So, we communicate a lot through movies. When these people who are into LGBTQ want to pass their agenda, they will act in the movie. So you find them, you find them having acting a movie where a girl is hitting on another girl, a man is hitting on another man, and it will be in movies. So what happens is that, and they will make sure that if it's a white movie, they are putting a black guy there, so that it should be across the board. They should know that anybody can be into this kingdom. So what happens is that movies communicate a lot. We use it as a medium of communication. We pass out information and knowledge through movies. So it is the Nigerian movies that most people have watched, and they believe in Nigeria, you don't joke with them. Because the way they do witchcraft, just look even the short movies that their guys are acting everywhere in the media. You will see the thing of appear and disappear. Yes, and people will be looking at it and they will think it is real. Because most people are not educated and not knowledgeable. They always believe that maybe what is happening is real. And yet it's just acting. It's just that most of our countries like Kenya, we have not focused so much on witchcraft when we are acting. Yes, it is only in Tanzania where they also focus on witchcraft. That's why you hear people say that we alienda Tanzania. Na huko ndiye alienda kupata power. Ukiangalia movies za Tanzania zile za kibongo, utapata in most cases there is a lot of witchcraft. Witchcraft is pronounced in those movies. Yes, South Africa the same. So people, we tend to believe that it is in these three countries that there is high level witchcraft just because they have watched a movie which has some features of witchcraft. Yes.